What's up guys, UK Transit here. I'm currently at Gatwick South Terminal. The bus station stops just over there. Unfortunately it's going to be a single decker, not a double decker, but yes. Obviously the 200 starts from Gatwick North, but I just decided to start from Gatwick South because it's easier and there's more changes here. Like there's a better interchange. The first question is, agree or disagree? HS2 is not worth it. If it doesn't go to Euston or beyond Birmingham. I completely agree, and I don't think it should happen now. To be honest, I never thought it should happen, but yeah. What's your favourite trains? The class 395, 171 and 377. And here is my street light, taking us all the way to Horsham. The next question is, what got you into transport? Well, that is a long story. Someone from my old school called Aidan, he loved trains and he kind of just got me into it. For buses, my old friend Stanley got me into it. What are your goals, with the channel? Just generally to put out amazing videos for you guys. Say for example I'm going up north, and that'll be quite a good series to do. It's not really going to be a series, but there's going to be lots of cool videos. What's my favourite moment been so far? Well, there was this really funny clip that I came across the other day, and it was on the Southeastern video. I might be able to show you right now, and it was really funny actually. But in general, I think the Isle of Wight was the best. Like the best kind of video that I filmed. The Southeastern video was really good, like the Southeastern Javelin High Speed was really good. But yeah, I like the Isle of Wight one as well. There's a lot of my videos that I like especially, but yeah. What is your favourite tube? If we're talking about the London Underground, then I would say, I think any sub-service line. I really like the District line and the Metropolitan line, but I also do like, in terms of the Underground, I like the Victoria line the most, and I also do like the Northern line quite a bit, but not the Underground bit of the Northern line because that gets really busy. Just the overground bits of the Northern line, if that makes sense. I think that's really cool and I really like it. But my favourite Underground line would be the Victoria line. My favourite London Underground line in general would be the Metropolitan or District. What made me start YouTube? That was Francis. If you don't know the explanation, I can tell you now. Basically, obviously I do really like Francis, but I thought I could do, not a better job, but my auntie said one time, why don't you make a channel? It was on Christmas, and my auntie said, I was saying about Francis, and my auntie said, oh, why don't you make a channel and show them how it's done? And yeah, that's how it started. So it was all thanks to Francis. So if you're watching Francis, thank you very, very, very much. You're probably not, but yeah. Describe your channel in 3 words. Trains, buses, transportation. Do you like making videos? I was told this is all aspects of it. So yes, in general, I like making videos. The editing is okay. Filming it, I love doing. And yeah, the thumbnails are done by my friends, so I just asked them. And yeah, so overall, I absolutely love filming for you guys. It's just when things go wrong, I get a bit stressed. But then it makes it a better video if things go wrong, doesn't it? Because, yeah, I can put it was a disaster at the end. Not at the end, on the title I meant. Will you ever make, like, train sim videos or something? No. No. Definitely not. What trains are overrated? Well, I can tell you what train isn't underrated. Oh, I can tell you which train isn't overrated. The Javelin. That is definitely not overrated at all. But the most overrated, I would say, would be I think for me, the most overrated trains would be the Transport for Wales ones. I forgot what they are called. I'll show you a picture here. And yeah, I can't remember what class of train they are, I'll put that there. But yes, I think they're quite overrated. I think I went on them before. I might not have, can't really remember. But everyone talks about them, and I don't actually think they're that great, but yeah. Can you go to Barking and rate the station? Yes, I'm going to every single C2C station and every single station that C2C runs through, so yes, I will be going to Barking. Hopefully soon. What's the longest single train journey you've ever been on. The Glacier Express, I think it was 7 or 8 hours. What was your worst experience on a train? It was when I went up to Wales. It was Transport for Wales, GWR, and yeah, it was just absolutely terrible. But I will talk about that in a podcast that I'll be making soon. And on that podcast, I will be telling you all of my train stories, and it'll be really fun. Have you ever felt embarrassed when recording a train? Definitely. How many subs are you aiming for? As many as we can get, I guess. I always say only subscribe if you actually watch my videos, and if you want to stay up to date with the video. So don't subscribe if you're not a train enthusiast, or if you don't a transport enthusiast, and you don't actually like my videos. Don't subscribe then. Yeah. What is your favourite train route? GWR from London Paddington to Didcot Parkway, even though I've only been up to Reading on that route. It's the 387 Electrobus. How do you know all the train drivers? I do not. One of them is Ruben. I know him from my uncle. He's my uncle's friend. And another one I spoke to, and yeah, I just speak to them, you know. And the last question is, are you going to make a series about facts about all the train units, including all the variants and subclasses? Probably not. Hello, I'm at Redhill. So my favourite station is going to be London St Pancras International. Obviously, for obvious reasons. I mean, it's an amazing station. The Eurostar, South Eastern High Speed, Thameslink, and all of the levels as well. I think it's a really cool station. I also have other favourites, but they don't top London St Pancras, like Littlehaven, Horsham, and Eastbourne. My least favourite station is Faygate, but I don't really have least favourites, but if I had to give you an answer, I'd say Faygate. The next question is, what do you think of the subway system in New York? Well, if you paid for me to go to New York, I would be able to tell you, but from what I've seen, I absolutely love it. And I really do want to go on it. I love that they look like tin cans. Okay, so the next question is, do you have a favourite station in the South Coast? On the South Coast? In the South Coast? Doesn't matter. It would be Eastbourne, however, there's a member of staff at Eastbourne, I don't know if he's still there, but I don't really like him that much. Let's just say he's a bit of a control freak. Other stations on the South Coast that I like include Bognor Regis is quite a nice one. Littlehampton I don't really like. As I said, Seaford's quite nice. So yeah. The next question is the South better than the North? Well, I currently haven't been to the North, but for my birthday in March, I do have plans to go up to Liverpool and Manchester, so I will let you know the answer to that question when I have been. So far, I really do like the South down here, but I can't wait to experience all of the trains and everything up north. The next question for the Q&A is, how many stations have you visited? In the kindest way possible, how would I know? I have no idea. I do not count how many stations I go to. I've probably been to a few hundred. I have no idea. The next question is, what is my favourite season? My favourite season is going to have to be summer, but I don't like it when it's too hot, but I also don't like it when it's too cold. The next question I have is, are you planning to participate in any station openings? The answer to this is yes, if there are any stations near me that are going to open. For example, there is a station called North Horsham Parkway or something, which I would be very interested in going and having a look at when it opens. And also, there's another one they're trying to build, Kinwood Vale, and I'd love to go to them. So any stations that are near me that are about to open, I will definitely be going to, and I'll definitely make a video for you guys. Agree or disagree? Electric is better than diesel. I completely agree that electric is better than diesel. However, I think my opinion will change when I go on Northern for the first time, when I go to Manchester. So the next question is, agree or disagree? Ironing board seats aren't that bad. as someone that has Thameslink as their local operator, I can say I get very, 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 very bored of these seats. And when you're going on it for a very long period, it does hurt your back, and they just aren't the best. These seats, I don't know what nickname you would give these, but these aren't that great either. But these are not ironing board seats. I don't know what nickname you'd give them, but yeah, they're also not that great. But the ironing board seats are worse. Agree or disagree? Trains should not have toilets if they are short distances under an hour. I completely disagree. Some people have medical conditions which mean they need to go to the toilet. They might have something wrong with their kidneys or something like that, and I personally use the toilet quite a lot, and I like reviewing the toilets as well.
Good afternoon, this is your driver speaking. I'd just like to apologise for the delay to your service this evening. There was a fault on this train as we came into Charing Cross, which we have now fixed and is rectified, and we are just waiting for the signalman to give us permission to proceed. So once again, I apologise for the delay to your service, and we will be moving shortly. Thank you.
I forgot completely what I was saying, but yeah, I completely disagree. I feel like every train should have toilets unless they're like super old. Thanks. The next question is, agree or disagree? The new cross-country livery is bad, and I do completely agree. If you're talking about the red one with the white, I believe it's the white X, I absolutely hate it, and I completely agree. I prefer the old one.